Number 10. Giants. Giants are 25 to 30 feet tall troll-like monsters. Although their movements are somewhat slow, they are very powerful and can easily kill you in a few hits. In its first encounter, you are trapped in an inescapable fortress, and all you have is a doge to help you out. The only way to kill a giant is by slashing the plug in its back that is erected when it takes enough damage. Number 9. El Lago. A huge sea creature in appearance, El Lago's encounter is not for the faint of heart. You're forced to battle with him in his own turf, and he can appear anywhere at any time. Perhaps the most fearful moment is when he tips you off your boat and share the sea with him, swimming for your life. Number 8. Osmond Sadler. At first, Sadler is a tall, sinister-looking man with no real unique feature, until glimpses of his powers are shown throughout the game. Sadler is the last boss in the game, and transforms into a spider, octopus thing that slowly creeps up to you. Remnants of Sadler's body can be seen on the creature. Number 7. Chainsaw Man. The Chainsaw Man can be encountered in various parts of the game, sporting a bag over his head with the only human feature in appearance are his eye holes. One of the more recognized figures in Resident Evil 4, if the Chainsaw Man gets too close to you, he will decapitate you, unleashing a terrifying scream beforehand. Number 6. Vertigo. Vertigo is first introduced as one of the two bodyguards of Ramon Salazar, and is presented as a tall, indescribable creature. After messing with his boss a little too much, he is ordered to eliminate the threat that you present. He appears in perhaps the worst place ever, a dimly lighted sewer. He's also very, very fast and uses the element of surprise in his attacks, making him one of the more scarier creatures in the game. Ramon Salazar may be one of the more annoying characters in the game, but once he finally decides to stop playing games with you, he becomes a huge meatball thingy. He somehow combines himself with his last remaining bodyguard, and remnants of these guys can be seen on the new creature. Its unpredictable attacks might be the most horrifying bit of this beast. Number 4. Chainsaw Sisters. The Chainsaw Sisters may be the most terrifying in appearance at first glance, wielding chainsaws and screaming the entire time. Perhaps the reason why they're rated higher than the Chainsaw Man is that most of the time you have to face both at the same time. The few facial features that can be observed are their eyes and some other parts of their face. They are easily one of the most demented duo in a video game. I can't stress unpredictability enough when it comes to the Gara Doors. Gara Doors are these tall blind men who seem to have gone through a lot of trauma, perhaps even enslaved in some way. They also have a metal helmet, incapacitating their speech and are only allowed to growls and screams. They carry Wolverine-styled claws and have very brutal ways of finishing you off. Number 2. The Regenerators. From a small distance, Regenerators don't seem that harmful. I mean, not only are they somewhat slow, but they seem weak and slim. Think again. These things aren't only half immortal in some respect, they're also really difficult to kill at first. The story behind the Regenerators is vague, but since they are encountered in a lab, it's safe to say that they are somewhat of a mistake. The creepiest thing about them is they slowly creep towards you, smiling, and make a strange laugh-like noise while doing this. And the winner is U3. It's hard to really explain what the U3 is. It has a demonic face, long tongue, scorpion-like pincers, and the abdomen of a larva. It is easily the scariest creature in the entire game. When encountered, you have to open a set of doors before the timer runs out. The entire time, U3 is chasing you. At one point, the lights go out. Yeah, fuck that. And when you think it's dead, think again. Not only that, it pretty much owns the award for the most brutal kills in the game. The atmosphere of its setting and its appearance is what gives U3 top honors in this list. Well, that's about it for this list. I should also mention that I'm doing a walkthrough of Resident Evil 4, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys check it out. Of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. What was your top Resident Evil 4 monster? Be sure to comment below, and as always, thanks for the support, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.